Today we are going to learn about the Pythagorean Theorem. I'm going to draw a right triangle because the Pythagorean Theorem is used to help you solve the length of the missing side. So this line is 3 inches. And then I'm going to draw one going this way, and it should form a perfect corner or a right angle. I'm going to make that one 4 inches. Right, so here is our right angle, or 90 degrees. So the two lines that come together to make this right angle, they are each called the legs. Okay, then the other line that we used to connect those two legs, we call this one the hypotenuse. It is the longest side of the triangle. So leg, hypotenuse. So again, the legs form that right angle, and then the hypotenuse is across from it. It's also the longest side of the triangle. And this one has a length of 5 inches. All right, so it's just kind of a coincidence that it's 3, 4, and 5. It wouldn't work, actually. Rather than me telling you, let's draw it out. Let's do 1, and then 2. This one is not going to be 3, because if I made it 3, that line would extend too long. So it was just kind of a coincidence that 3, 4, and 5 worked out in counting order. Somebody, though, Pythagoras, found out that there was like this pattern between the side lengths. So if you take the two legs, which are 3 and 4, and you square them, it's equal to the length of the hypotenuse squared. Let's see if it works. 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is 16. 5 squared is 25. 9 plus 16 is 25, and yes, that's equal to 25. All right, let's actually go down here for this one. So this was 1, and this was 2. Those are the legs. So if I do 1 squared plus 2 squared, that should equal the length of this hypotenuse. Now, the legs, we can say that they're side A and side B, and then the hypotenuse, we use the letter C. Even though hypotenuse H might make more sense, but we use C. So C squared. All right, 1 squared is 1. 2 squared is 4. And so 1 plus 4 is 5. So that is equal to C squared. So to unsquare this, we take the square root of both sides. So we have to figure out the square root of 5. So I'm going to pull up my calculator here. 5. And then square root is this button here with little 2. And we get that long, crazy number. So we're just going to round this to 2.24. So that third digit after the decimal is 5 or higher. So we're adding on like a penny. So that would be the length of side C. So that's about 2 1/4. And if I were to measure from here to here, yes, that is about 2 1/4 of an inch. So that does work out. All right, let's try another one. I'm just going to draw this one in a different direction. All right, so we'll say this is our right angle for this one. And we're going to say this is 3, this is 7. Clearly not drawn to scale because this one should be more than double the other one, but we're going to go with those numbers. And then we don't know this one. All right, so according to the Pythagorean Theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So we'll say a maybe is 3, b is 7. So again, we're taking our two legs and we're squaring both of those numbers. That equals c squared. 3 squared is 9. 7 squared is 49. That equals c squared. All right, so if I add these together, I get 58 equals c squared. And then to unsquare it, that inverse operation is to take the square root. So we have to find the square root of 58. So 58, square root, would be 7 62/100. All right, there we go. Let's practice that a little bit today.